Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea and I love all things home, DIY, and recipes, and today I am going to be sharing with you how to make this. So DIYs are something I've been doing for a really long time. My mom was an art teacher and of course she taught us how to do arts and crafts all the time. So it's something I've just grown up doing and really enjoy. And recently, for Valentine's Day, my husband got me a book. I'm obsessed with reading and I enjoy reading books. I'm trying to do at least a book a month right now. And this is my all-time favorite movie, and I've never actually read the book, so my sweet husband got it for me for Valentine's Day, and I figured now is the perfect time to make a bookmark so that I can keep track of where I am in the book. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you would like to be notified of new weekly videos. Go ahead and hit the bell as well. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I'll put the handle right here at Chelsea Francis Home for more content and videos. Okay, so first let me go ahead and start off with showing the supplies that you're gonna need. You're gonna need just any kind of kitchen scissors. And then I went to Joann's and I pretty much just got some leather, like what they call craft lace. But I just got some of this to make the main part for the bookmark. And then I got some wood beads just because I like adding just a little bit of design to it, but I still love my neutrals, so I'm keeping in line with that neutral. And then they had these on clearance for $3, and they're just these little like charms and stuff, and I thought it'd be cute to add one of these to the end of the bookmark. And the rest I'll probably just use either for a necklace or maybe another DIY project. So let's go ahead and get started with how you make it. Okay, so first you're gonna start by taking out some of the leather, and pretty much I'm just going to be measuring out for about 16.5 inches. I found that that's kind of the good size to fit small and large books without being too big. So just making sure I cut off exactly that amount. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and take the charm that I decided to use. I'm going to feed the leather strap through it. And then I'm just going to simply tie a knot as close to the end of the leather strap as possible. So you just feed it through, and then you're going to pull on the end and then pull on the knot to slide it up towards the loop so that you only have a little tab hanging out on the end, and then just pull until it feels tight and it's not moving. Okay, so now that it's not sliding anywhere, we're going to go ahead and start working on the beadwork. So I decided to take one of these long beads first. And the little technique that I found is if you twist the bead as you're feeding it through, it slides a little bit easier through the bead. And then once you kind of get to the end, sometimes it's hard to get the leather to poke all the way out through the end, even with the twisting method. So from here, I like to take a little pin, and then I just take the pin and poke it through the leather and then pull up to help pull the rest of the leather strap through. And then you just slide it all the way down onto your charm. And then from here, I'm going to take a different design bead, a little bit bigger, just to kind of mix things up, and then feed that through all the way down to the bead. And then I'm going to complete it with another one of the long beads, doing the same method where I am just going to be twisting and feeding it through at the same time. So just keep twisting and pushing until it's almost at the end. And when it's not going through any further, you can go ahead and take the pin, poke it through the leather to kind of help pull it through all the way so that you can grasp it, and then slide the bead down. And there you go. Now you have your little charm that's going to stick out on the top of your bookmark. So next step, now we need to find an end mark for the bookmarks to help keep it in place in the book. So I'm going to place the top of the charm and then slide the book down, and then I'm going to take another bead, which is going to be my end bead, and slide that through the leather strap to about where I want the bookmark to end. And from here, I'm just going to tie another knot underneath that bead so that we can end the bookmark. And I did make this slightly longer than this book because this is a smaller size book. And of course, sometimes I do read bigger books, and I wanted this to kind of fit in all the different books that I read. So you just keep holding that tight. And then once you have it tight, just try and pull your bead down over it, and that just helps tighten the knot even more. And now that it's done, you can just take the scissors, and you're gonna wanna try and cut this as close to the knot as possible. With the leather, it normally stays in place perfectly and it doesn't unravel. If you're worried about the knot unraveling, you can also put hot glue on the end of it. I haven't found that it needed to be done though. I'm just gonna cut off the little tab on the top one as well. And then there you go. Now your bookmark is complete. And here I just wanted to show you why we make the bookmark a little bit bigger. This is for the bigger size books, including cookbooks. So now you can also pull through the tab and end the bookmark so that the bead will not be stuck in the middle of the book. So now you have your top charm and you also have your bottom bead, and you're all set. So I absolutely love how this little DIY turned out. I'm all about having just simple, minimalistic things that are really convenient and easy. And I love that this one, when I go to, say, like a coffee shop, which is actually my favorite place to go and read books. I don't know why I like to read in public, but I love that you could take this out and you can actually just fold it up and put it in your pocket. You don't really have to worry about losing your bookmark or setting it down on the table and getting coffee on it. So I think that's super convenient. And then you just pull it right back out and put it right back in your book and you're good to go. So it's a really great, simple, easy DIY. I'm pretty sure even kids could do this as long as you're okay with them using scissors. And the great thing is that it is super cheap, and so you don't have to worry about making and using any expensive products. So if you guys liked this DIY, don't forget to like the video. Also subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more weekly videos on DIYs, home, and recipes. And also, if you guys do try this out, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you've done any of these DIYs before. Okay, so stay tuned for next time.